Hey guys, Magus here. So I decided to do a follow up to my last rant, which was about the censorship of Sony. And I want to touch on something that's bothered me. And it's something that, if you're a long time viewer of my channel, you know I've always had issues with. And that's what the gaming media's. Fuck, I can't even say media. Fuck you, Magus. Fuck you. Talk right, Magus X1. Anyway, should do a rant on that Magus X1 guy. What do you guys say? Let's do a rant on Magus X1. Anyway, anyhow, we are going to talk about a problem that has been bothering me, and that is the whole xenophobic issue. Now, I brought this up in the Sony one, but I want to talk about it more because ever since 7th gen, there's been some sort of xenophobia. Now, the media in the last few years has been a little bit, has loosened up compared to what it was a decade ago, but I still see it. And it pisses me off because it seems like so many games get ignored in favor of AAA titles that are just, I don't know. Let's go back to Last of Us 2. I really despise that game. I even played it a little bit, and even the gameplay feels generic as fuck. I'd rather play Gears of War, and that's a series I like. I'm not saying I hate Western games. There is Western series I like. Like, I like the Red Dead Redemption series. I enjoy the Gears of War games for what they are. I know they're not deep stories, but they're fun as fuck. I like those games. I like, I've dabbled in Halo from time to time, as you may all remember. I love Uncharted, but Last of Us, fuck that series. Because that series is so overrated. It's like it tries so hard to be emotional, and it's not. Like, it forces it to be, and it's just not emotional. Now, when it comes to that particular game, I don't care about the sexuality of the characters or anything of that. That's not the problem. The problem is the narrative making little to no sense and it just tries too hard. It just tries. It's so stupid. And we have games that have better told stories than, I guess, than that game. Like, for example, AI The Somnium Files. Better game. Way better. I mean, it is a visual novel in a sense, but tells a better story. Xenoblade Chronicles tells a better story. All of these games tell better stories. Let's see, modern games. Let's stick to some modern stuff. Persona 5, it did get some recognition, but it doesn't get the recognition as much as Last of Us 2. Come on. Okay, let's talk about the Game Awards last year. That game fucking won Game of the Year. Fuck that. There were better games last year with better narratives, and they were Japanese, a lot of them. And it's just, there's a uniqueness to Japanese storytelling, and I think there's more heart to it. Now, I was reading about the Assassin's Creed guy about 8 years ago saying, media is biased toward Japanese games. No, they're biased to crap like your shitty-ass fucking Assassin's Creed series, which is now a fucking, yearly release shit. Well, maybe not, but Assassin's Creed is not that good, in my opinion. And I've heard good things about Odyssey and haven't played that, but the ones that I have played, aside from 2, were pretty shitty, and you tell a very strange and not very good story, so you're one to fucking talk with your Assassin's Creed shit. You don't tell a very good story. So there's that. Also, I want to point out that, people they praise these bro shooters like Call of Duty and shit. Oh, wow, they're amazing. They're bland. All of them are. I'll give you an example. I was watching Microsoft's E3 press conference about a month ago. Boy, was I underwhelmed as fuck watching that shit, man. Holy shit, was I underwhelmed. Underwhelmed as all hell. And that's that. It just, except for the game from the Suikoden team that they're doing, there's nothing really there. It just, to me. Now, if you enjoy those games, that's fine. But my point is that the media likes to praise these games. Like, they were like, Microsoft's so amazing. And I'm like, I don't know about that, And the Nintendo one kicked ass, I'm a Nintendo fanboy. Well, fanfuck, go ahead. But, I am critical of when they do stupid shit, which they tend to do. But the fact of the fucking matter is this, guys. There is a bias, and I don't understand it. Why do these other games, get ignored? Like, I guess, the 12 Sentinels, I probably messed it up. That game I've heard great things about and has a great narrative, but it's often, what's the word, ignored. It seems to be ignored, and that's, come on. And then, of course, we have the censorship issue and them targeting particularly Japanese-looking games and all that. There is a xenophobia. That's why Nintendo, for me right now, is, a bit better to me, because they're not acting like this, and they're showing the games in their uncut forms. And again, let's be honest about it. There is a xenophobia in gaming media, and it fucking blows. They celebrate these games that are so they call Japanese games generic. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're fucking, what is it? Last of Us 2 is a standard third-person shooter, and you praise the fuck out of that garbage? You do? You fucking praise the shit out of that game because of its supposedly complex narrative, which all I see is it just trying so hard. Like, it doesn't even seem like the emotion aspects feel so forced in it. You know, it just feels like, oh yeah, let's make it emotional, let's just force it in. It doesn't, the writing's not natural. It's just not. Whereas something like, let's say, Xenogears. Yeah, I know, I broke my fucking rule. That game has natural storytelling, even though it's not quote-unquote complete, you know? Or something like the games I've mentioned. There are so many games that have amazing narratives that get fucking ignored. What the hell? So, all I have to say is, there is a xenophobia. You guys should be aware of it. And with that, guys, Magus out.